In the early 20th century, there was a remarkable man named Viktor Frankl. He was a Jewish psychiatrist and neurologist who endured the horrors of the Holocaust, spending several years in Nazi concentration camps. Frankl's story is a profound testament to the power of developing a rational mind amidst the most extreme circumstances. During his internment, he faced unimaginable suffering, witnessing the death of loved ones and enduring brutal treatment. However, Frankl realized that while he couldn't control the external world and the atrocities committed around him, he had the power to choose his inner response. In the midst of such despair, he found solace in his ability to maintain a rational and resilient mindset. He observed that those prisoners who gave in to despair and lost hope often perished quickly. In contrast, those who found meaning, even in the dearest circumstances, were more likely to survive. Frankl, through his experiences and his development of a therapeutic approach called logotherapy, emphasized that individuals could always choose their attitude and perspective, even in the face of adversity. Frankl's story is a profound example of how developing a rational mind can enable a person to find meaning, inner peace, and strength in the most irrational and challenging situations. This story serves as a testament to the transformative power of rational thinking and the importance of focusing on what's within one's control, no matter the external circumstances. With these 9 Stoic lessons, I hope you too can borrow the mindset of a rational mind like Viktor Frankl. Control your reactions. In life, there are things we can control and things we can't. Imagine you're planning a picnic and you've prepared everything perfectly: the food, the games, and the fun. You're excited, but suddenly dark clouds gather and it starts to rain. You can't control the weather and your picnic is ruined. This is where the Stoic lesson comes in. The first Stoic lesson teaches us to understand that there are parts of life we have power over and parts we don't. It's like drawing a circle around yourself. Inside that circle are your thoughts, actions, and choices. You have control over these things. Outside the circle are events like the rain, other people's actions, or even traffic jams, things you can't control. So, when it rains on your picnic, instead of getting upset and frustrated, a Stoic would accept it. They would say, "I can't control the weather, but I can control how I react." They'd find a solution, like moving the picnic indoors or rescheduling. This mindset reduces stress and disappointment. In your own life, you might face situations that you can't change, like a friend's behavior or the past. Instead of dwelling on them, focus on your response. This doesn't mean you become passive. It means you use your energy and resources wisely on what you can change. By accepting what's beyond your control, you free yourself from unnecessary worries and frustrations, making room for a more peaceful and rational mind. It's a powerful lesson in focusing on what truly matters and finding tranquility in the face of life's uncertainties. Practice mindfulness. Imagine your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the flowers that grow in it. Often, these thoughts come and go without us paying much attention. We might be thinking about the future, the past, or many other things, and this can lead to stress and distraction. The second Stoic lesson, practice mindfulness, is like tending to your mental garden. It means being aware of the thoughts and emotions that bloom in your mind. It's like noticing each flower as it grows. Why is this important? Well, by being mindful, you can better understand yourself. It's like being your own detective, discovering what makes you happy, sad, or anxious. This self-awareness is a crucial step toward a rational mind because it helps you make better choices. For instance, let's say you notice that you often get upset about small things. With mindfulness, you realize this and start asking why. Maybe it's because you're stressed at work. By understanding the cause, you can work on solutions or coping strategies. Mindfulness also helps in the present moment. If you're having a conversation with a friend, being fully present means you're not thinking about work, your to-do list, or what's for dinner. You're giving your friend your full attention. Being mindful doesn't mean you stop planning for the future or reflecting on the past. It's about finding a balance. So you can plan that picnic or learn from past mistakes, but you can also enjoy the beauty of the present moment. In summary, practicing mindfulness is like taking care of your mental garden. It helps you understand your thoughts and emotions, make better choices, and fully enjoy the present. This is a powerful tool for developing a rational and peaceful mind. Differentiate between what's up to you and what's not. Think of life as a giant puzzle. Some pieces fit perfectly into your control, like your decisions, actions, and thoughts. You can choose these pieces and place them where you want. Then there are other puzzle pieces that are beyond your reach, like what other people do, the weather, or the traffic on your way to work. These pieces you can't control. The third Stoic lesson revolves around recognizing this distinction between what's in your control and what's not. It's like looking at your puzzle and deciding which pieces to focus on. Why does this matter? Well, understanding this difference is like having a superpower for a rational mind. When you know what's up to you and what's not, you can stop wasting your energy and emotions on things you can't change. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. It's frustrating, right? But in reality, you can't make the cars move any faster. You can, however, control how you react. You can choose to listen to music, take deep breaths, or use the time to think about something positive, or consider a disagreement with a friend. You can't control what your friend says or does, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to listen, express your thoughts calmly, and work towards a solution. This Stoic lesson doesn't mean you become passive. It means you become efficient and peaceful. You focus your efforts on what you can change and accept what you can't. This leads to a more rational and contented mind. So next time you face a problem or an unexpected situation, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, take action. If it's not, practice acceptance. This simple but profound shift in perspective can make a big difference in your life. Embrace reason and logic. Picture your mind as a judge in a courtroom. In this courtroom, there are two lawyers. One is reason and the other is emotion. These lawyers present their cases for every decision you make. Reason is cool, calm, and logical, always looking for evidence and facts. Emotion is passionate, sometimes impulsive, and driven by feelings. The fourth Stoic lesson is all about making reason the head lawyer in your mental courtroom. It means giving more weight to logical thinking and evidence when making decisions and judgments. Now, that doesn't mean ignoring emotion. Emotion has its place, and it can provide valuable insights. However, reason should be the one who has the final say. This is because emotions can sometimes cloud judgment. For example, if you're angry, you might say or do things you later regret. So when you face a decision or encounter a situation, the Stoic advice is to pause and let reason examine the evidence. Ask yourself, what are the facts? What are the logical consequences of each choice? This helps you make more thoughtful and rational decisions. Let's say you're considering a job change. Emotion might be excited about the idea of something new, but reason steps in and says, let's weigh the pros and cons, consider the long-term implications, and gather information about the new job. By doing this, you're less likely to make impulsive choices. Embracing reason and logic also extends to how you view the world. It encourages you to question your beliefs and examine them critically. Instead of blindly accepting things, you look for evidence and reason behind them. This Stoic lesson helps you lead a more balanced and thoughtful life. It reduces impulsive decisions, minimizes regret, and enhances your rationality. By letting reason take the lead, you make choices that are aligned with your true values and goals. Develop emotional resilience. Think of emotional resilience as your mental armor. Life can be tough, and sometimes it throws challenges your way that make you feel upset, angry, or sad. Emotional resilience is like having a shield that helps you bounce back from these tough times. The fifth Stoic lesson is all about building this shield. It encourages you to face difficulties with a strong and rational mindset, rather than letting emotions overwhelm you. Imagine you make a mistake at work, and your boss is unhappy with you. This can be emotionally challenging, and your initial reaction might be to feel ashamed or stressed. But developing emotional resilience means that you don't let these feelings control you. Instead, you take a step back and look at the situation logically. You might acknowledge the mistake, take responsibility for it, and think about how to prevent it from happening again. This rational approach not only helps you improve, but also prevents you from dwelling on negative emotions. Emotional resilience is also about understanding that setbacks are a natural part of life. Just like a ship faces storms at sea, you'll face difficult times in life. It's how you navigate these storms that matter. Imagine you're in a traffic jam and you're running late for an important meeting. Instead of getting frustrated, you use that time to catch up on phone calls or listen to an interesting podcast. This way, you turn a frustrating situation into an opportunity for productivity. Developing emotional resilience takes practice. It's like going to the gym for your mind. You can start by recognizing your emotional reactions, pausing, and thinking rationally before you respond. Over time, you'll become better at handling life's challenges with a calm and rational mindset. By building emotional resilience, you not only reduce the impact of negative emotions, but also grow as a person. You become more adaptable, better at problem solving, and more at peace with the ups and downs of life. This is a valuable Stoic lesson that can lead to a more balanced and rational mind. Maintain inner tranquility. Imagine a calm and serene lake surrounded by a lush forest. The water's surface is undisturbed, reflecting the beauty of the world around it. This picture represents inner tranquility, a sense of peace and calmness within yourself. The sixth Stoic lesson emphasizes the importance of maintaining this inner tranquility, regardless of the chaos and turbulence of the external world. It's like protecting the surface of your mental lake from disturbances. In life, there will be moments of stress, frustration, and even chaos. Think of a day when everything seems to go wrong. You miss your bus, your computer crashes, or someone upsets you. These external events can create ripples in the lake of your mind, causing inner turmoil. Stoicism teaches that while you can't control these external events, you have the power to control your reactions to them. You can choose to remain calm and maintain your inner tranquility, just like that serene lake. When faced with adversity, you pause and take a deep breath. You remind yourself that the external events themselves are indifferent to your well-being. It's your interpretation and reaction to them that matter. For example, if you receive criticism at work, instead of becoming defensive or upset, you can reflect on whether the criticism is valid. You can use it as an opportunity to grow and improve. This rational approach keeps your inner tranquility intact. Maintaining inner tranquility is not about suppressing emotions, it's about managing them. When you feel anger, sadness, or frustration, you acknowledge these emotions but don't let them rule over you. You process them, understand their root causes, and choose a rational response. By practicing this Stoic lesson, you cultivate a sense of peace and calm within yourself. You become less reactive to external events, more resilient, and better equipped to handle life's challenges. This inner tranquility allows you to approach situations with a clear and rational mind, leading to better decisions and a more contented life. Live in accordance with nature. Living in accordance with nature is a fundamental Stoic principle. Imagine nature as the ultimate guide to a good and rational life. This concept invites you to align your actions, thoughts, and values with the natural order of the universe. To understand this, think of nature as a wise teacher. It has been around for a long time, and it operates according to certain laws and patterns. Everything in nature, from the growth of trees to the cycle of seasons, has a purpose and order. The eighth Stoic lesson encourages you to look at this natural order as a model for how you should live. It's like taking inspiration from the harmony and balance you see in nature and applying it to your own life. For instance, consider the change of seasons. In nature, each season has its purpose and beauty. Spring brings growth and renewal, while winter offers a time of rest and reflection. Living in accordance with nature means recognizing the different seasons in your life and embracing them. If you're going through a tough time, like a personal loss or a setback, instead of resisting it, you accept it as a part of your natural journey. You see it as a time for reflection and growth, just like the winter season. Living in accordance with nature also means recognizing your role in the broader world. It's about understanding that you're a part of a bigger picture, just like a single leaf on a tree. Your actions can impact not only your life, but the lives of others and the world around you. When you act in harmony with this natural order, you're more likely to make rational and virtuous choices, It's like following a moral compass derived from the wisdom of nature itself. So, the 8th Stoic lesson invites you to learn from the patterns of nature, embrace the different seasons of life, and consider the impact of your actions on the world. By doing so, you can lead a life that's in tune with the rational and harmonious order of the universe. Continuously learn and grow. The 9th Stoic lesson is a call to never stop learning and growing. It's like having a hunger for wisdom and improvement that drives you forward in life. Imagine your mind as a garden. To keep it vibrant and flourishing, you need to plant new seeds of knowledge and experiences. The Stoics believed that your mind, like a garden, thrives when you cultivate it. Think about a plant that's always growing. It doesn't stop with just one set of leaves. It keeps reaching for the sun, sprouting new branches, and producing more leaves and flowers. Similarly, your mind should have a growth mindset, always reaching for new heights. This Stoic lesson encourages you to be curious and open to new ideas and experiences. It's like embracing change as an opportunity rather than a challenge. When you encounter a new situation or face a problem, instead of being resistant, you see it as a chance to learn and grow. For example, if you're in a job that doesn't fulfill you, the Stoic mindset would be to consider it as a stepping stone. You might decide to learn new skills or explore other career opportunities. This constant pursuit of growth and improvement keeps your mind rational and adaptable. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of learning from the wisdom of others too. Just as you can learn from great philosophers, you can learn from your own experiences and even from the people around you. It's like gathering knowledge and life lessons as you go. In a way, this Stoic lesson aligns with the idea that life is a journey. Your path is not fixed. It's a continuous adventure where you keep evolving and improving. It's like filling the pages of your life story with valuable experiences and wisdom. So always strive to learn, adapt, and grow. Cultivate your mind like a flourishing garden, embrace change, and let your curiosity lead you towards a more rational, informed, and fulfilling life. This is the essence of the 9th Stoic lesson. If you found this video insightful and thought-provoking, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content on personal growth, philosophy, and practical wisdom. By subscribing, you'll stay connected with a like-minded community dedicated to enhancing their understanding of the world and themselves. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to sharing more valuable insights with you in our future videos. Remember, the journey of developing a rational mind is ongoing, and together we can explore the path to a more rational, mindful, and purposeful life. Subscribe now and be a part of this enriching journey.